Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Babbling Words podcast. This is episode 13, titled, He Did It Again. Yes, he did. So, as always, ladies, gentlemen, people in general, why don't you strap in your headphones or turn up the volume, sit in your lazy chair, office chair, beanbag, wherever the hell it is you decide to watch or listen to this podcast, and get ready, because we got another episode coming right at you. Hang tight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go for a new episode of the podcast. How is everyone doing this evening? We are on election day. It is actually election day right now as I'm recording this episode. Some of the votes are in right now. Biden's leading by some. I haven't looked in about a half an hour, so we'll just, take a look at that once we're all done. But man, guys, it's been a week already. You believe that? Already 1 week. We're through it. We're going. We're rocking. We're rolling. A lot of it's been behind election. We had Halloween this weekend. Totally forgot because, it was not like our normal Halloween here. Luckily, I have a little guy. It's not too crazy. He dressed up like a dinosaur. He ran around the neighborhood, terrorized some cats, roared at some people. And then giggled at all the kids that came to the door to get candy. So it was fun for him. Spent some time with the in-laws, let them run around and go crazy. They got to see what they need to do to improve their house, to baby-proof it from my son, who is a tiny little psychopath that will touch everything and anything that you leave out. So they learned their lesson this weekend. But yeah, it was fun. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. They're not too hungover on candy still, or, are still just chugging along on that candy, chowing down on it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So yeah, that was a good time. Had fun this weekend doing that. It was good. Weather was nice. It was a little chilly here on the East Coast. So that kind of, I think, made for less people being out because it was the first time it was really kind of cold. It was our first super cold front. It had rained all day Friday. And then we had a freeze warnings and everything that morning. So it was pretty chilly in the morning. And then as the day progressed, it did get warmer, but it was still kind of cold. So I think that kept some people in also. But, what are you going to do? There's really not much you can do about it. You just take it in stride. Everything that we're doing right now, we're just taking in stride because this is the first time we've ever dealt with this. No one's really dealt with this since the 1918 Spanish flu, whatever that was. Okay. Anybody that went through that, unfortunately, has probably passed away for the majority of those people. So this is all new for us. So we're getting through it, little bit by little bit, and it is what it is, and we'll get through it. We'll continue to get through it. I know cases numbers are going up. We're seeing numbers above what we've seen before. Obviously testing is up and readily available for anybody to get tested. So that also is going to increase the numbers as we go forward. So as more and more people get tested, the numbers are going to spike higher and higher, and that's a growing trend. The real thing is at the end, it's the hospitalizations due to the virus. I think that's a big number. As long as those hospitalizations and the deaths, unfortunately the deaths, stay down, that's a good thing. The numbers might go up, but that could just be because there's more people reporting it. So as long as we can keep those hospitalization numbers down, that'll be a good thing, and that'll kind of keep us in line and keep us moving forward through all this. But yeah, man, it's just a crazy time when you think about it and everything that we've been through. And now we have the election. We don't know what the hell's going to happen here. Obviously, there's probably not going to be a clear-cut winner tonight. When this podcast goes live tomorrow, we might not even have a clear-cut winner then. We might not have a clear-cut winner for days because we have to get all of the mail-in ballots that were up till today in before we have a final decision. We might have a good idea of where it is, but until those final ballots are in, might not have a true answer, because if it's that close, it'll come down to that again. And as we all know, in the last the last few elections, it's been very close, especially, like Texas. So we have to be vigilant, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, guys, it's been crazy. So busy at work. So much is going on. The only cool thing is, though, pretty cool. My job hooked me up. As I ran one of our big meetings, our yearly meetings, and they hooked me up with a pair of AirPods. So that was pretty dope. I wasn't expecting that. They were like, "Oh, here's a survey, fill it out," and I just asked you what kind of phone you had. So I put it on an iPhone. Today, I just got the mail before. Open it up. AirPods. I'll take it. Considering I've already lost one pair of AirPods, a case for my AirPods. I lost another case for a cheap set of Bluetooth headphones. I have really bad luck with Bluetooth headphones. That's why I bought these. They were $15 on Amazon. Okay. I bought these because a lot harder to lose. I also have a pair of Jabra 65T Bluetooth headphones. Great headphone. They're great. They can actually connect to 2 devices simultaneously. I can switch between my iPad and my phone. They're really good. But again, they're not AirPods. They're good. They're not AirPods. Sometimes they don't sync. The buttons are kind of quirky on them. These are just better, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to leave the house. These are just going to stay in the house. And I'll keep my cheaper ones and my Jabras. I also have my big old Sony noise canceling one. So I got a lot of headphones, guys. Just a lot of headphones. It's obnoxious. I shouldn't have this many pairs of headphones. Ugh, I don't know, what was I gonna think. I'm drinking Ma, guys. Ma. They don't sponsor the stream. Wait, let me get this right. They don't sponsor the podcast. They don't sponsor my stream either. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just partnered with them. So if you guys would like a nice, smooth energy drink that does not leave you with a crash at the end, and that no chalky taste, go ahead and pick yourself up a jar of Ma. Just pay the shipping, guys. $6.99. You get your first tub free. No. You get your first tub free, just pay the shipping of $6.99. So technically you're paying $6.99. 60 servings in here. It'll do you right. And then from there you can do it. It's a subscription based, or you can buy individual tubs after that. There's a link in. I'll have a link in the description for the YouTube video, and I'll also have a link in the podcast synopsis. Guys, I have links for everything in the podcast synopsis. So you can just click on those. It'll get you to my socials. It'll get you to the Moss site. I actually have to add that. And then for everybody that's watching the video, the one person that watched the YouTube video, thank you so much. That wasn't me who clicked on it. Thank you so much. The information's in that below. And obviously, yeah. Cool. I did make some cool, like, little lower thirds. Little guys to come up here during the video. I still have to finish them. I literally made a YouTube one and a Twitch one. I still need to make a Facebook one. And might make something for Ma that'll pop up on the screen. Like up here. Ma Energy. Ma Energy. It gets me wired. That happened last night, guys. Holy crap. So I did a just chatting last night. I was not in the mood to play Call of Duty. None of my friends were really in the mood to play. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to do a just chatting. And I had so much fun. Like, I could have made last night's Twitch stream today's podcast. Because what was cool about it is it was interactive. And that might be something I might do. I'm thinking about making a super minimalistic overlay. Not my normal Twitch overlay that I use. Super minimalistic for just chatting, and basically be able to use that just chatting scenario as basically a podcast. So where I can have some interaction with the chat coming in, that'll actually give some input into the podcast. So that might be a thing. Like, it might be a live podcast, and then I'll record it and then I'll put it up on Anchor and YouTube afterwards for anybody who didn't catch it live. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, trust me, I can go on and on and on. I could talk for days. You guys can ask me anything and I'll talk about it. Like, I don't care. So that's that. But anyway, back to the title of the episode. He did it again. So if any of you have followed the podcast, which clearly there are people out here, okay, I would love to know, guys, if you're listening to every episode of the podcast. I know you probably want to be anonymous and you don't want to say who you are, but like, drop into the YouTube link if you could. This is kind of a pitch, because if you obviously click on the video, it's going to get me a view. But leave me a comment, guys. I would love, or go on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you're listening or watching this, and leave me a comment, guys. I would love to hear from you, because there are clearly people that are listening to this episode. We have 190 listens, okay? That's a lot. Now, I probably am like 15 of those listens because I go back and listen to my own podcast. That's something you do as a content creator when you're starting out. You go back and listen to your podcast, you watch your VODs, you watch your YouTube videos so that you can learn and grow. So I have my listens on there. I'm not going to lie about that. It's not to boost my numbers. I just listened to the podcast through one time on like a 2-speed, a lot of it, just to get through, just to make sure I don't sound like a babbling idiot. I'll slow it down. But yeah, guys, please, I would love to hear. And if you guys got questions or comments or anything, please just throw them in there. I'd be awesome to be like, take a Q&A kind of deal and address them in the next podcast. That would be awesome. I'd love it. You can also hop into the Discord. If you guys go to my Twitch page, in the About section, you'll see the UBG Discord link. You can click on that link. That'll get you in, and then you can be able to find me there. I can also link my personal server for Discord if you just want to chat in there. We can also make a Babbling Words. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I have my main Discord channel. I will put a Babbling Words section underneath there, so you guys can go right to there and you'll be able to ask questions and chat with me in Babbling Words. That would be pretty cool. I think that's cool. I'm gonna try to remember that and not have my mind blown out right now. But anyway, back to the title of the thing. He did it again. So like I said, this brings us right back in full circle. This brings us back to the episodes earlier. So you might remember bathtub horrors. And there definitely was an episode after that. I can't, honestly, guys, the 13 episodes, I can't remember all the names of them. It was bathtub horrors and bathtub horrors. There was definitely another episode. It's not titled anything like that, so I'm not sure. But anyway, this kid shit in the bathtub again. He did it again. And you want to know the worst part about this one? There are bubbles in the bathtub. So the whole bathtub's covered in bubbles, right? And we're sitting there, and he thinks it's funny to fart now. So he'll just like stand up in the bathtub and he'll go, and he'll laugh and giggle about it. And you know, sometimes it's innocent, but like, he's also the fastest pooper in the world. Okay. You have probably 0.0002 seconds. 0.0002, which is 2,000ths of a second, to get this kid out of the bathtub and let him sit on the toilet bowl before he poops. It is amazing. He's just like, and it's out. And you're like, oh, no, not again. So we don't know how much is in the bathtub because there's all the freaking toys in the bathtub. There's crayons in the bathtub that look like poop. And there's poop. So my wife's like, yeah, I'm like, no, he didn't. He didn't do a lot. I was like, let's just get him out. I get him. I come back in. There's poop. I'm like, son of a bitch. Here I go again. Now, mind you, I just cleaned the bathtub. Had to do it again. And this time I did an even deeper clean of the bathtub. Let me tell you, shout out to magic erasers. Those things are awesome. They have a variety pack that we picked up. It was like bathroom, kitchen, universal, whatever it is. I think there was 3 different kinds. The bathroom one had these little grippies on it. Smelled amazing. And dude, let me tell you about just wiping the crayon off the wall. I had my drill, a power drill with a brush on it and cleaner, trying to scrub the walls, but I have the wrong brush. So I have an upholstery brush, so it's soft. I don't have a tile brush, which I have to order. But anyway, I couldn't get it off. I take this magic eraser, wet it, squeeze it, right off. Big ups to magic erasers. If you're a parent and you don't have magic erasers, go out and buy magic erasers, okay? It's not a plug, not sponsored by them. Just go buy magic erasers. They are amazing. They take crayon off the wall, but be easy because they will take your paint off the wall. So you gotta be careful with that. But yeah, he did it again. And he did it. He got me like 2 weeks ago, I think. Like bad. Like really bad. Like he was in the bathtub, no signs of it. He's just standing there. He squats down and explodes all over the place. It's down his leg, everything. It was terrible. I had to rinse. Oh my God, that one was bad. That one was rough. I did not enjoy that one. But yeah. The kid's a serial pooper in the bathtub. I'm tired of it. Tired of this kid serial pooping in my bathtub. He needs to stop. I just wish I could potty train him. Because man, he's a pain in the ass to change his diaper too. Doing 360, spinning around on his head. It's like a workout. Like I literally break a sweat sometimes when I change my kid. Like that shouldn't. Well, one, I'm fat. You guys can't see it, but clearly you could probably tell in the contours of my face, I'm not a skinny guy. Okay, I'm like 6'1", 280. Okay, I'm a big dude, and I'm not really in shape because of the virus. I stopped playing hockey. I don't really go outside that much. I'm a fat ass, plain and simple. Okay. So this kid wears me out, man. I'm doing 20 laps in the living room. Oh my God. So to show you that I'm fat, I got an ice cream sandwich, and he's in the living room and I'm in the kitchen. I'm taking a couple bites, and this kid must have heard the wrapper crumble. Comes flying in the kitchen. So I'm like, I'm not giving up my ice cream sandwich to this kid. I'm just not doing it. So I just start running. So we have it's like a galleyway kitchen. So there's an opening and an opening on each way. And then cabinets, sink, refrigerator, and then a galleyway that you can come through right up the middle. So I'm just doing laps around this thing. Laps. Just circling. And this kid's chasing me, and he's going and he's giggling, he's laughing his ass off. My fat ass is sitting here eating this ice cream sandwich, just going in, and I'm getting tired, man. After like the 20th lap, I'm like getting tired. So the way our living room is it's a sunken living room, and we have a little walkway in. So you go through, and then it steps down, whatever it is, 8 inches into the sunken living room. There's 2 half walls that come up like 3.5 feet. He's too little. He can't see over them. And then our couch lines right up on an L. So our couch is an L wall. So I dart as fast as I can, jump into the living room, hit my hip and slide to hide. Bro, what was I thinking? I'm 800 years old now. I'm 280 pounds. I'm a fat ass. I'm not built for this. My hip still hurts today. I did scare the living poop out of him though, because he didn't know where I was. He legit didn't know I ran in there. So he came barreling in and like jumped out from behind the couch. And he was just like, he was just, it was funny as hell. I love the kid. He's crazy. He's crazy. But yeah, I definitely busted my hip doing that. That hurt like hell. Like I paid for that. I was laying on the ground. I was like, my wife was there and she was just laughing at me. She's like, "You're an idiot. You're just an idiot." And I was like, "Yes, I'm an idiot. Absolutely. And you married me." That's the best part about it. Best part about it. Oh, it's so good. I could have used some ice though today. But damn, guys. All right, we're on 20 minutes here. This is normally like where I kick it out. You know, we try to do the closing remarks here. Man, I have so much more to go on, but I'm gonna save that for the next episode potentially. We'll keep this going. We'll keep them short since it's just me. I really want to get some interaction in here, so I'm really thinking about it. I think next week's episode, what we'll do is I'll probably record it on Monday night during my live stream. Now my live streams are generally like 2 to 3 hours, but like last night, I did like an hour and a half of. I did an hour and a half of just talking last night, or just chatting as Twitch calls it. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do it as a just chatting format. We'll live stream it and record it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll have to make an overlay and stuff. There's totally something I said before that I should have wrote down. I didn't, so I'm gonna have to go watch this entire video to remember what I said to write down because I didn't write it down. Well, I think it was put the Maw Energy link in the description for everybody. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. As always, you know, I've talked about it multiple times during the stream. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. Obviously, if you are listening to this, you can watch this on YouTube. The video will be live on YouTube on my channel there, Spawn 1566. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eventually just change that all over to one cohesive name. I'm also on Facebook. Same thing, Spawn X Gaming. I also have a group that I'm part of on that, and I'm an admin in it for Deals for Tech. So you can find that link too in the YouTube video. I'll try to add all the links to Twitch too. It's just the about page gets real crazy, and I don't want a billion things because then it gets like way too much. Oh, the Discord. That's what I need to do. Add a Babbling Words to the Discord. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll try to get all the links and everything in the body. If you guys are listening to the podcast, I'm going to try to get all of the links so that they're clickable. I know in Anchor and in Apple, I have to double check if that's the case. Hold on. Let me look at one of these. Yeah, see, the problem is when you do Spotify doesn't have the clickable links. But Apple does, so you can actually get and Anchor. They both have the clickable links that you can actually click on right in the description of the episode. But maybe I'll put like a mini LinkedIn or something on my Twitter. My Twitter's the same thing. It's at SpawnX Gaming. You can find me over there. And I had TikTok, but I haven't done it for forever. So there's that. But yeah, guys. I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I think we did good. And we're great. And we're going to see where this nation goes. Hopefully, guys, you know, everybody boarded up their building businesses and they're all ready for the next world war or civil war. Sorry, it's not a world war. It's a civil war and an apocalypse. I really hope none of this happens. I really don't. I don't have to travel into the city. So I'm not concerned about it. I'm in a local suburb, so I don't think anything crazy going to happen around here, even though we're technically a blue state and people are pissed because I don't even want to go anywhere near social media right now. because it's absolutely crazy. So by the time this is up tomorrow, maybe we know. Maybe we have an answer. Maybe we don't. I just want everybody to be safe, love each other, and make sure you guys are obviously continuing to wash your hands, wear your mask, keep your social distance, and be safe out there. Okay, guys, we will get through this. All right. And if you guys got any comments, go ahead, find a way to get to me. YouTube, Spotify, Twitch, Apple, you can leave reviews in there. Even, I don't care. Even if you can review them and tell them that I suck hairy balls. I don't care. I would love some interaction and some feedback. All right, guys? So with that being said, we're out of here. You have a great evening and be safe.